Hey guys, Neil here. So as some of you may or may not know, I have come across and got hold of 4 very large pallets of clothing, all kids clothing, 2.5, potentially 2,500 items of them, weighing at about 800 kilos, all in boxes. That's good timing. Go on then. Do it. And I've been wondering what to do with them. So, in these boxes are just tons and tons of customer return clothing, all from a high street brand that, you guessed it, Next, which is incredibly good stuff. Most of it's brand new. Customer returns for slight blemishes, slight marks, slight errors. Hey Dougie, I like Hey Dougie. But yes, a lot of the stuff is just unwanted, wrong sized, and there's an enormous amount of pre-production samples. Now, if you don't know what pre-production samples are, they, and this is my learning trick as well, this is my first time, I have to wait till next Christmas now, but yeah, this is a bit of an education for me, but it's basically garments that are sent to factories everywhere by the kind of the design side of these places to be manufactured for them to get back and go, shall we sell this? I'm assuming that they probably get, I don't know, let's say 100 designs manufactured in a few different sizes, and then they get them back and they then go through a panel of what they're actually going to sell in store or not. And I guess they'll whittle that down to whatever, 10 or 20 or 30% of what's manufactured. But these things, because a lot of these tickets actually tell you where they were manufactured in what factories, and they're manufactured from everywhere, from the Far East to UK factories. Just sample runs of these clothes. But the great thing is that they're brand new and they're absolutely incredible quality-wise, because what you don't want to do as a factory is, if you're going to potentially get a gig to make these clothes on behalf of a massive brand, you're not going to want to make and ship them chop, because otherwise it's not just about the design, it's about the quality. So I guess a lot of these samples are testing out factories as well as testing out designs. And I guess there's probably 2 parts to that as well. There's shipping them out. I mean, there was a few coats that have been shipped out to a coat making company in the UK. Now, will they get the long-term deal? I don't know. I doubt they will, because it can't be cost effective. But they'll make the pre-production sample for Next or whatever manufacturer, whatever design bureau or brand, for them to check out. How does it look? Stick it on a kid, take a photo. Is it worth, I guess they'll do their customer research. Will you buy this? Would they like, is it the colours for this year? Is it the designs for this year? So essentially you've got 2 lots of samples here. You've got the samples that are testing out the factories and that they can actually run and create the quality that they want for their brand, and testing out the designs themselves to make sure that they're going to sell. So we got boxes and boxes full of this stuff. Probably loads of it never made it to the shop floor, but still amazing quality and amazing designs. So some real unique items, yet as also fairly standard items like jeans, t-shirts, jumpers, dresses, baby clothes, Next baby clothes, absolutely tons of them. And then some of the stuff in these returns boxes are, slight defects, so tiny little pinholes or a bit of factory, a bit of shop floor soiling. And then some of the stuff is just not sold. So I guess if you hit a Next sale and whatever's left over from that Next sale, when they pull the racks, goes into these boxes. So I literally have tons of this stuff. So I discuss about this and thinking how to sell it. My first instinct is, because I bought these on a bit of a whim, was to literally individually put it out, build a back end, photograph it, put it on eBay, off it goes. But then I was chatting to a chap that reached out who does a similar sort of thing. And he reached out through my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Neil Barker Official. The link will be below in the video. And also, please, while you're here, please give that button a like, because I'm not going to go anywhere until you do. Yeah, you. Now, just literally, just a like, that's all. You don't have to subscribe. I mean, if you want to see more of this content, and it is great, then subscribe as well. But just give me a like, because that means that it'll push my video out too far and wide. So yeah, obviously I was discussing it, and he does a lot of this, and I don't. I'm a complete noob to it. So I said, well, try selling in bulk. So I'm like, oh, that sounds hard work. Now, I did think about that initially, but where, how, what, why, where, when? I don't have a network. I mean, in fact, a few people messaged me saying that they've done it and they network and they sell to somebody who sells to Africa and sell to somebody who sells to the wherever. But I just don't have those contacts. So I took his advice and started trialing it. Now at the weekend, this is Wednesday today, at the weekend I took a few of these boxes. I literally opened the box, random box, laid it on the table, took a few pictures, took a picture of the box, weighed the box and put it on Facebook Marketplace. Now overnight I just got tons of messages. I was quite honest on the listing, put them up. Obviously I know what I bought all these pallets for, I know what they break down per box, and a little bit of profit on top of that. And I was just, I wasn't getting silly offers, well, a couple, but just main questions. But the same old Facebook Marketplace stuff, which is why I stopped selling on it in the first place, is this still available? So I come back and go, yes, it is. And then nothing. Which is absolutely a ball bait. So I put in my listing at the top. If you just press, is it available button, I will ignore your message unless you put something else there. And it seemed to work. So anyway, by the end of the weekend, I managed to shift 2 boxes totaling £105, which was particularly pleasing. One I sent off yesterday and the customer received it in Leicester and it was over the moon, which is amazing. And one I dropped round to their house, which was in the local town. So actually, the guy that I was chatting to said it's actually easier than you think. Selling in bulk works. So then I put them on eBay yesterday. Not only did I put the whole pallet load, all 4 pallets on eBay for just under 5k, I think it was. I put all of them on, but I also put per box. And so, well, actually what I first did was I would put the box, I'd strip it all out, I'd put it all, lay on the table and put, these are all excellent. Here's what you see, but this is it. I thought, no, hang on a second, let's just sell random boxes of clothing. It's essentially what it was, because on Marketplace, I would get a lot of people saying, oh, I need girls' clothes. I need ages 1 to 3 or girls to this and that and babies for this and that. I'm like, no, this is just random returns, predominantly for resale and not to clothe your child. That would be a bonus, but essentially these are random. I haven't sorted them. I don't intend to sort them. Please don't ask me because you want a specific range to clothe your child. These are for resale, an amazing deal, phenomenal quality clothing, hardly anything wrong with it. You're getting it at like £1 an item or so on and so forth. So yeah, anyway, on eBay, I decided yesterday that I'd list the whole lot, but also just boxes with a sample of a few pictures of what's in them. But essentially what you will be getting will be a random box, minimum weight or between weight of like 6.5 to 8.5 kilos, minimum amount of clothing in there, 20 items. Some of them, I mean, I think I sold 1 box of baby clothing for £65, but it had like, how many items did it have? I think it had over 65 items, and it was all amazing stuff. Yeah, I think that box had over £250 worth retail in baby clothes, and it was all new. You know, and I guess my thinking behind this is that, you know what, I can make a small amount of profit per box, ship it out for other people to make money off the back of it, instead of me trying to squeeze every little inch out of it, every little penny out of it. It saves me time, and it also frees up the capital for me to reinvest quicker. You know, I never intended to buy this stuff, and it was one of those things when it was one of those moments. Anyway, got to make the best of it wasn't even a bad lot. This stuff's amazing. So yes, that's me. These are my kids' clothing, and this is my return pallet journey on what I'm going to do to shift it, and of course try and make some money off the back of it. But if you're interested in making some money during this lockdown, and you have different networks of I think one of the Polish ladies bought it, said she's got lots of different Polish groups in the locality that she'll try selling them to, as well as Facebook Marketplace and eBay and stuff like that. This is absolutely perfect. So check out the link below to my eBay site, because you know, this could be for you. It might not be. Just follow the journey. Anyway, I'm Neil. Thanks for watching. In fact, I forgot to tell you. Literally within 2 hours of posting on eBay these boxes, one sold within 2 hours, and it's actually going to my old hometown, Melton Mowbray. And I thought for a minute it was my mum, because she likes and shares everything that I do. Bless her. But it wasn't. It was another lady, which I'm super grateful for. I'll drop her name in a minute. But yeah, so this box is winging its way via DPD to Melton Mowbray. It's going to get with you tomorrow. And yeah, I've already had a few people interested in placing a few sensible offers on these. So there'll be more to go. But essentially, I've just got to shift these as quick as I can, making a little bit on it, letting other people make more. And yeah, moving on to the next lot. Anyway, yeah, the clothing, where's it going to? Pamela in Melton Mowbray. Enjoy your next box of clothing. That's going to be winging its way to you. I hope you make lots of money from it and want more, as I have lots more. See you soon.